Hi guys, Christina here. Thanks for tuning in to another 5-Minute Friday. Today I'm going to talk about story. Now, when we tell ourselves a story, there's an emotion connected to how that story plays out. I have a story. I got to travel last year, and where I was at with my head injury, I really suffered. I threw up on the plane there and in the airports. I threw up every single day of that trip, actually. I had to miss chunks of the event because I had to go lay down with my head covered. We were taken on a bus ride to 2 different events on 2 different days, and I threw up on the bus on the ride back, and it was humiliating. The second event, I didn't even get to watch the whole thing because it was so loud and so bright. I had to go sit in the bathroom with my head down and my ears plugged because it was so hard for me. And it sucked. It really sucked. And on the last day there, I actually got bit on the toe by some random foreign bug, and my toe swelled up for like 3 weeks. It was so awful. Now I'll tell you another story. So last year, I traveled to Spain to an event. It was my first event of a large amount of people. There was over 300 people in my peer group of like-minded people that I'd been in school with. I got to meet my mentor. I got to meet some amazing people, and I've developed really beautiful friendships. I got to experience a couple of different fun experiences. I got sick and I had to time out, but each time I had there was one lady who came and checked on me just to see if you're okay, if I was okay. And I threw up on the bus ride back on the second one, and the lady beside me, she didn't make me feel bad or embarrassed. She just kind of rubbed my back and everything was okay. I got bit by a bug on my toe on the very last day, and I'm so grateful it was the last day, not the first day, because my toe swelled up so much I couldn't even put a shoe on. I had to use my travel buddy's sandal, and I'm so grateful that I was with somebody who thought far enough ahead to bring an extra pair of sandals. It's just beautiful. Such a wonderful time. So that is 2 stories about the same experience. And the first story kind of leaves you feeling negative and bleh. The second story leaves you feeling excited and happy and positive. And again, it was the same event in my life, just 2 different stories I could tell myself about it, and the emotions from each one. So when something happens in your life, it's up to you to decide the story you're going to tell yourself about it. And then the emotion that comes from that is going to be based on your story. Our stories do not define us. The events in our life do not define us. When a bad thing happens, that's okay. That doesn't mean every day for the rest of our life will be bad. However, if every day for the rest of your life, you tell yourself that bad story about that event, you're probably going to continually feel bad about it. So I encourage you to look at your life. What stories are you telling yourself over and over about the events that have happened? What emotions are you reliving and infecting yourself with? Are you telling yourself how bad all of it was, how hard done by it you are? Or are you telling yourself how exciting that was, how grateful you were? What story you tell yourself is going to have a tremendous impact on how you feel overall moving forward. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate you spending your 5 minutes with me here today, and I look forward to chatting with you next week.